You're listening to Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance, Protecting Texas Churches. The show that gives pastors and church leaders the clarity they need to protect their people, property, and ministry.
Welcome back to Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance, Protecting Texas Churches. I'm your host, Ron Wadley, with Insurance for Texans. This show exists to give pastors and church leaders the clarity you need to protect your ministry, your people, and your mission from the unexpected. Mary, a church leader in Dallas, thought her church had done everything right. They had safety plans, background checks, and policies in place. But one day, a family came forward with an allegation no leader ever wants to hear. Their young daughter had been touched inappropriately by a staff member. Mary's first reaction was heartbreak for the family. Her second was fear. Was the church covered for something like this? That question alone shows why this conversation matters for every Texas church, large or small. Abuse allegations are devastating on every level. They fracture trust. They consume leadership's attention, and they can drain a church financially long before any resolution is reached. Even if the claims are unfounded, the cost of defending your church in court can be crushing. Here's the hard truth. Most general liability policies exclude abuse and molestation claims. Many churches assume they're covered when they're not. And unfortunately, the moment of crisis is the worst time to find that out. So let's be clear about what abuse and molestation coverage provides. It protects your church financially if an abuse claim is made against a staff member, volunteer, or even another member. It covers legal defense costs, which often add up faster than settlements. It can cover damages or settlements if the claim is proven. It helps preserve your church's financial health and its ability to keep ministering even in the middle of a storm. And here's something every leader needs to hear. This coverage is not just for churches with big children's programs. Even small congregations without structured youth or kids ministries can face allegations. That's why it's essential for all churches, no matter their size. Beyond the money, there's the trust factor. Abuse allegations, even unproven ones, can damage a church's reputation for years. Attendance can drop, giving can decline, the community may pull back. Having abuse and molestation coverage in place ensures that your church can respond quickly and compassionately, showing that you're committed to protecting both your people and your mission. Mary's church was fortunate. They had elected to carry abuse and molestation coverage as part of their annual insurance review. That decision gave them the peace of mind to care for their people first, knowing the financial side was protected. So let me ask, does your church have abuse and molestation coverage? If you don't know the answer, it's time to find out. Visit insurancefortexans.com to connect with us, and we'll help you understand exactly where your coverage stands. And if you'd like to go deeper into how to eliminate the guesswork from church insurance, grab a copy of my book, The Promise of Certainty, at thepromiseofcertainty.com. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance. I'm Ron Wadley, reminding you that protecting your church isn't just about policies. It's about safeguarding the trust God has placed in you to shepherd his people.
Thanks for listening to Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance. Until next time, remember, insurance isn't just about policies. It's about safeguarding the mission God has called you to lead.